thinking about selling your home in the next year or two, then it's worth asking yourself, can you build more equity before putting it on the market? In simple terms, equity is the difference between what your home is worth and what you still owe on your mortgage. So, the more valuable your home, the more money you'll walk away with when you sell. But is it worth the investment? And what actually adds value in the buyer's eyes? A recent consumer survey ranked the top features that matter most. Spoiler alert, it's not always what you think. First up, a garden. A well-maintained garden can be a huge selling point, but it's not just about mowing the lawn. If you've got the space, think about ways to make it more functional. Maybe a larger patio for family gatherings, a barbecue corner, or even a summer house or garden office, which are in high demand with more people working from home. And don't forget lighting. Clever outdoor lighting can make your garden feel like an extra room, extending its appeal into the evening. The key takeaway? Buyers love usable outdoor space. Now let's talk about parking. Off-street parking is high on the wish list, but not everyone has a driveway. If your front garden could be converted into a parking space, it might be worth looking into. But keep in mind, this requires planning permission to drop the curb, and the surface material needs to be strong enough to handle the weight of a car. If it's doable, the added value could outweigh the cost. Location is always important, but it's not just about the traditional things like schools and transport links. These days, buyers are also looking at how close they are to supermarkets, takeaway delivery zones, and good local restaurants. If your home is well placed for these, make sure your agent is shouting about it. Then there's the garage. If you have one, it's a big plus, whether it's used for parking, storage, or even a home gym or workshop. If you're considering converting it into a room, weigh up the cost versus the potential return. Some buyers still prefer a traditional garage over extra living space. Maximizing living space is another way to build equity. Loft conversions, basement makeovers, or even opening up your floor plan can all add value, but these take time and planning. A quicker, cost-effective trick: decluttering. Creating the illusion of space can make a big difference. Wall mount your TV instead of having a bulky stand, swap out a standard sofa for a corner unit, or use furniture with built-in storage. Small changes can make rooms feel bigger and more inviting. Good transport links are something you can't control, but if your home is well connected, highlight this in your listing. Buyers will appreciate knowing about nearby bus routes or train stations, especially if they commute. Another big one is energy efficiency. More and more buyers are looking at EPC ratings, so anything you can do to boost yours is worth considering. Simple upgrades like LED lighting, better insulation, and double glazing can improve your home's appeal without major work. Bigger projects like solar panels or heat pumps might not give you an immediate return, but they could make your home stand out in a competitive market. One final tip: planning permission. Even if you're not making big changes, securing planning consent for an extension, garage, or summer house before selling could make your property more attractive to buyers looking to add their own value. Most planning permissions last 3 years, so this could be a smart move before listing your home for sale. At the end of the day, every home is different, and what works in one area might not work in another. That's why it's always worth speaking to a PROPERTYMARK accredited agent before making any big decisions. They can give you insight into what buyers in your area are looking for and what could add the most value. If you're planning to sell soon, a few small tweaks could make all the difference. Be sure to download our free Home Sellers Toolkit to help guide you through the process. There's a link in the description for you. Good luck!